So way back in June at WWDC, we were promised all kinds of cool new features that would be coming to HomeKit with iOS 13. Well, iOS 13 has come and it's here, so a lot of us are still left wondering where are these features and when they're coming. Also, with all these iOS 13 betas being released, we have news of more things that are going to be coming to HomeKit in the coming weeks and months. So today, to clear it all up, we're going to talk about those features and things that we still don't have yet, but will certainly be coming sometime this fall. Let's go. Yo, what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining me today. For those new here, my name is Shane, and on this channel I am building an affordable smart home using HomeKit. So if that's something you're into, be sure to subscribe, click the bell icon so you don't miss out when I release a new HomeKit video every week. Okay, so as I stated in the intro, we are still waiting on many of these iOS 13 HomeKit features that we were promised. Also, with all these betas that have been rolling out pretty regularly since the original release of iOS 13, we're seeing new things that are coming in these betas that we're going to talk about today. And we're just going to kind of to clarify all the things that are definitely coming this fall sometime in the coming weeks and months to HomeKit. Okay, so the first thing that's gonna make a lot of people happy is the option to show accessories as separate tiles. So this is the option that many people since the first betas were coming out have been complaining about. So it's pretty cool that Apple actually listened to the feedback, because there was a lot of people writing in Apple and giving feedback on this. HomeKit devices that had multiple accessories included, such as a power strip or humidity and temperature sensors, they were grouped. Now we'll have the option to ungroup those. This is something that was just recently released in the iOS 13.2 beta. So we now have this option to show as separate tiles. And the next thing coming is HomeKit Accessory firmware updates within the Home app. Personally, I really like this. So what this is basically in the Home app, we're now going to get notified when there's an available update to one of our accessories. I really like this feature. It's been a little buggy in the beta. Again, this is something that was recently discovered in the iOS 13.2 beta, but hopefully they'll get the bugs worked out. This is something that I really like, because it's usually not until I'm having an issue with an accessory that I'll go into the manufacturer's app and check to see if there's an update that maybe fix the issue. Now, right from the Home app, we're gonna see if there is a firmware update available. It'll kind of tell us to go to that manufacturer's app to perform that firmware update. So that's really cool, something that I like. So next is one of those things that we were promised way back in June at WWDC, and that is multiple user support for the HomePod. This is something that's going to be really great. A lot of people are kind of wondering where that's at. Well, if you look at the Apple website, you know, they kind of have these footnotes in there, and if you don't see this yet, the HomePods have yet to been updated to iOS 13. So eventually, sometime this fall, we're gonna get an update that's gonna allow us to have multiple user support on the HomePods, which means it will be able to recognize multiple users within the house and perform those personal tasks, things like messages, calendars, and things like that, sort of like we're seeing with the Apple TV already. Okay, and two more things that again, we were promised at WWDC, we're not seeing yet, but will come out sometime this fall, is HomeKit Secure Video for cameras and HomeKit supported routers. I'm not going to go into too much detail about those. I did discuss them a little bit in one of my previous videos talking about iOS 13 and the things I'm excited about. I am really excited about those two features. I think they are awesome updates for privacy and for HomeKit. They are two features that we have not seen yet with iOS 13, but we will see sometime this fall at some point with an update. All right, so something else that we were promised that we're just now seeing in the iOS 13.2 beta is AirPlay 2 support with automations. This is really great, something that I've been really excited about. So what this means is that we can now use AirPlay 2 speakers, including, you know, HomePod once that gets updated, and our Apple TV and other AirPlay 2 speakers in automations. So you can basically set up one of these AirPlay 2 speakers to play a specific song or music or a chime when a sensor is triggered, or when you arrive home or when a scene is set. So that's a really cool feature. We're definitely going to be doing some cool stuff with that on this channel, so be sure to stay tuned. Another thing coming later this fall that we still don't have yet is the HomePod Handoff. So what this does is basically you can just tap the top of your HomePod and it'll transfer the audio and kind of continue playing your audio on the HomePod. So that's not really a HomeKit feature, but kind of related. And when the HomePods get updated, I think this is something we're going to have sometime this fall. In the beta of iOS 13.2, you can see here that we have the option to toggle this on and off in the AirPlay and handoff settings. Another option that we're seeing in the settings of the iOS 13.2 beta is the option to automatically AirPlay content to TVs. So basically they say on the website that now AirPlay can automatically play movies and shows in the places you're most likely to watch them. Over time, AirPlay learns where you prefer to watch TV and can start playing to the TV in the room with just a tap. So that's something that's going to be coming soon, sometime this fall. The last thing to look out for this fall is more HomeKit enabled products. It's a little bit easier now than it used to be for these companies to gain HomeKit support. So we're starting to see more and more products become available and the prices are starting to drop a little bit. One thing I'm really excited about this fall is the arrival of HomeKit enabled video doorbells. There's already been one that's been released. It's really expensive, so I don't have one, but we're gonna see some more, and it's gonna be a great addition, as well as just more affordable products hitting the market that support HomeKit. All right, and that is all the things that are gonna be coming this fall that we have not seen yet. Thanks again for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't done so, because I'm releasing a new HomeKit video every week. Everybody who has subscribed, I appreciate it. Drop some comments down below. Let me know what kind of videos y'all want to see in the future. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And until the next time, I'll see y'all later.